Oh, now they're running side by side. Hey everyone, my name is Mimi and welcome to my channel. And today I'm going to be reacting to Hell's Paradise Season 2, Episode 9, Love and Karma. Last episode, we saw a little bit of the backstory of Taufa and Jufa, which made me feel for them. And now they've transformed, they've fused together, they have their Kishikai transformation. They're like one being now, and they're about to face Gantesai, Chobe, Toma, and Fuchi. They are forced to team up together in order to face both Jufa and Taufa. So that's where the episode ended. And before we get into this one, if you guys like my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/feelingmini. And now let's start this episode, and here we go. Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comments in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. Oh, I forgot. By the end of the episode, there was an after credit where Shugen and the others are coming. They're using the Soshin, I guess, to ride there. Don't touch my brother. Okay. That's what your brother doesn't want, for you to do it alone. That's why he trained. What are they doing? Oh, when he touches someone or whatever. Oh. Do you feel like you're losing him or something, or he's growing up? He doesn't need you? Is that what he's feeling right now? What are you about to do now? Okay. He's transformed. What the freaking frack? That's what I said last episode. Oh. Now they're running side by side. Oh my gosh. I love the way Fushi moves. Like I've said it previously, but I do. It's so cool. Do not die on me.
化しているだけ。あまたの裂傷、座傷、内臓の損傷。
Last episode, when they showed out his backstory, I'm like, he's gonna die.
どうもポケットするな。かたじけない。いいから行くぞ。
準備できたぞガキども。
Hurry. Would that work? It seemed like they cut it at the same time, but will it work? What are you doing? What are you doing? And he's proud.
情けのつもりかよ、おっさん。バケモンにとどめ刺すのは俺だって言っただろう。俺は楽しかったぞ、姉ちゃん。守れなかった。ごめん。
タオファ。あなたがペアでよかった、ジュファ。
他のみんなは無事か。
先に言っておくけど、だから邪魔しないなら僕も何もしない。
リエンはどこ？グイファ。
リエンは出て行ったよ。
グイファ、人見知りすごいにして運命。吉凶を見る儀式。霊符通してその姿見る。
ではあれを壊せばこちらの動きも読まれない。から手離せ。
サギリ。
戦う気なら潰すよ。お詫びを言わせてください。それを詫びます。
サギリ。
首相だね。ですが人間を招き入れるよう仕向けたのもあなたたち。ともすればこの争いは自業自得で。
Exactly.
これ以上の殺し合いは無駄です。私たちは黙って島を出ます。タオが上がった。この女。もう意味ないと思うけど、生きて倭国に帰っても。どういう意味ですか？リエンは本宮の地下水門に行った。倭国の人間をすべて単にするため。どうやって？倭国で羽化し飛散する。真珠万古。ここからリエンの求める完璧な単が生成される。意味ないだろ。帰っても花になるだけ。
Is Sagiri the only one that saw it, or did Mei saw it too?
する理由は何ですか？なぜ人間はあくまで戦薬の材料。
人の命使う。よくない、知ってる。
もう状況が違うよメイ。僕たちは知ってしまった。 人間の素晴らしさを。ランはその美しさに魅了され、ムーダンも楽しそうだった。人間は迷いに満ちた存在。迷いこそタオの本質だ。愛と憎、生と死。僕ら天性には愛も死もない。
They don't. Okay.
場を見過ごすだけなら別にいいけど、休戦は無意味。話してるうちにまた一人奪われる。
No. You do not get to die.
何回だ。
215回切った。
再生力が落ちた。話の通りだ。
なら再生で消耗させるのはどうだ。短時間に繰り返せば遅くなるようだし。
変だったか。思ったより少なくて済みそうだな。お前何なんだ。まともじゃない。だものには理解できまい。奪われたものは決して忘れない。
Got it? It's over. There's no. What the heck? Why does it feel so short? Okay, I feel like there was a lot of exposition, so I didn't get really to react much to that part of things. Telfa and Juva, they're dead. They have been defeated. And they have been defeated because Chobe had a plan. Last episode, when I believe it was Chobe that attacked, and then this slacked one tandem or whatever, and I'm like, it didn't work. It didn't kill them. So I'm like, okay, they're gonna have to kill both at the same time. And that's exactly what Chobe said. So he's like, okay, Fuchi and Toma, you guys take care of Yufa? No, Talfa. And me and Gontetsusai are gonna take care of Jufa, right? If I remember correctly. Because at one point, when Toma and Fuchi were holding each other, it sort of like increased Fuchi's Tao, and he was able to deal a major blow, I guess, to Talfa because his Tao attribute is a hinder to Talfa's, and because I believe Toma was wood, he sort of like reinforced Fuchi's metal, and that's why I was able to deal a bigger blow, I guess, to Talfa. And Chobe saw that, and he saw how his brother has changed from how he used to be. Previously, he was just like following after him and mimicking him, but now he's more outgoing. He does things on his own. He's bickering with everybody. So at first, I thought maybe Chobe was gonna be sad about that a little bit, but he wasn't. He's proud that his brother has grown up. And so he gave them that task, okay, of dealing the final blow to Talfa while he dealt the blow to Jufa. Excuse me. And so Nantetusai was like, okay, you guys follow me, I'm gonna create a path for you. And then at one point they were about to attack. Who were they about to attack? Was it Fuchi? And then Tamiya got in the way and got hurt. But he's like, I'm okay. And then he kept going. And then Fuchi's like, no, he's not okay because he's like, he has all these multiple wounds and then he's organ damage and all that. And I'm like, y'all better not kill Tamiya. And as Fuchi was in his mind about what Tamiya was going through, he didn't see the attack coming toward him. And so Toma got in between and he got hurt, and then he scolded him, and they went after Tamiya. And then Tamiya did this attack that he did when he destroyed that person's house or whatever. And then he separated. No, he cut Jufa and Tafa in half so that they are separated. And then they were trying to reconnect, but that was the chance that they needed to destroy both Tanden. I believe Tuma was the one that saw where the Tanden was, and then he told Fuchi, and then Fuchi dealt the blow, right, the final blow to Tafa, and then Tafa was there shriveling and dying. She was calling out to Jufa, and Fuchi went and embraced her, and it's like, okay, just stop. And she withered and became just a peach that Fuchi was holding. And then you have Jufa over there that was also dealt a blow, but he wasn't immediately dying like Jufa was. No, Talfa was. And so Chobe took out, you know what I thought at first? When he like reached inside of him and pulled out what I thought was his heart, and I'm like, what are you doing? About you sacrifice yourself right now? That's what I was thinking. But no, he brought out these vials of water spirits, I guess. I think. Yeah, because Jufa is fire, right? Uh, let me see. Yeah, Jufa's fire. The water would quench his fire. So he brought out these water spirits bottles out of him, and then he was kept dropping it on top of um Jufa. And then he kept withering away and withering away. And then Tamiya came in and like dealt with the final blow, I guess. And he's like, you didn't have to kill him. And then he's like, I said that I was the one that's gonna kill them or something or other like that. He wanted the glory of having killed the Tencent. So that happened. And Fuchi dropped Jufa's Taufa. Oh my god, these names. He dropped Taufa's peach right in front of Jufa's chrysanthemum, I guess. And I like the scene where they became sort of like children, and then they were hugging each other, and then he transitioned from them as little kids to the flower and the peach, like both of them like, sort of like hugging each other and whatever. Jufa covering Talfa. That was kind. It made me teary eyed a little bit, but yeah. So that's it with them. And Fuji was wondering if the others were okay, and then they switched to Sagiri and Mei coming face to face with Gui Fa. And Gui Fa apologized. No, Gui Fa. What the heck? Sagiri was about to try to destroy all the things that were there that they can use to figure out where they were on the island and what the status were or whatever. She was trying to destroy it, but Gui Fa didn't let her, and he was applying pressure on her, and he's like, I don't want to fight you, so I'm just here. I was just told to stay here and protect this place. As long as you don't engage, I'm not gonna fight you. And Sagiri just like dropped on the floor, was apologizing. I'm like, why are you apologizing? They're the one that are luring you guys there, so why are you apologizing? And she apologized, and then she's like, but then again, this is your fault. And I'm like, yeah, it's their fault. They're the one that are luring you there. But then she's like, just let us go and whatever. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna let you go, but that's not gonna change anything because Rian is down in the underground, whatever, and then he's sending out these butterflies into the mainland so that he can turn people into down, and he can create his perfect elixir or whatever, and that nothing is gonna even if you let them go, nothing is going to change. And Sagiri is asking, why are you guys doing this? And then he went about telling him how humans were these great tools, I guess, for their immortality things, that when they first lured them onto the island in the first place, they realized how they were so much better than the Hoko, and how they were between love and hate and life and death, and that as um, Tencent, they don't really have love and death or whatever. And I'm like, you don't? Well, you guys don't, but Taofa and Jufa were different because they cared about each other. And the others, when you see, like I said last episode, I felt like from all of them, the others are, they are okay with what they are doing. It seems like, even if they knew at one point that they weren't gonna get this elixir done, like Mudan thought, like Taofa and Jufa thought, the others were pretty okay with what they were doing. Like if you saw Ron's face when he first like drained the towel out of this person, he was smiling. So it's like most of them are okay with what they're doing, but Jufa and Taofa were not, which is why I felt bad for them when they died. But the others, I don't care. They can die for all I care. So it's like they are evil. And then after he told them that, what was her reaction? Probably she was upset, but nothing really came from them. Probably they're gonna fight, but we didn't really see anything like that this episode. So I don't know. Let me see what Bufa's attributes are. Gui Fa. Okay, he's metal. Sagiri is wood. Oh, so she's not a hindrance to him. Because I believe, oh, so I was wrong. Toma is earth. Duh. Okay. So Toma is earth. That's how he was able to reinforce Fuchi's metal. And now you have Sagiri, that's wood, and Gui Fa, that's metal. Oh shoot. That's not good. Metal plus wood. That won't be good. Now what about Mei? Mei's water. Water. I don't know, how does water, I guess water will corrode metal in the long run or whatever. I don't know. Clearly it's Rifa is a hindrance to Sagiri, I guess, when it comes to the attributes thing. So if a fight was happen, I don't know how they're gonna fare against Guifa. But yeah. Is there anything else? Shion. As Guifa was talking, he looked at the talisman that has Shion's name and it was burning off, meaning Shion was not in good shape. And then they go to Shion, and Shion asked Nurugai how many times was that, and she said like 200 and something. And so their plan is, I'm guessing they are not, their attributes are not good when it comes to with Shion is wood, and what was his name again? Zhu Jin is water. Wood and water. I would think water will help wood grow. So I don't think they are a hindrance to each other. I don't know. Either way, their plan is to basically, if you can hinder them and cut their tendon like that, then what you can do is probably cut them down and try to um, slow down their regeneration up to a point where they can't regenerate anymore. That's what he's trying to do. But then they're like, okay, this could go hundreds of times up to thousands of times. And he's like 200 and something, and he's tired and he's bleeding. But then you see that Shujin is also basically sort of like on the verge because he was getting upset, like, can you like stop it? Or something. I forgot exactly what he said, but that's how it came across to me. Like, can you stop this? Stop it. You know? So from what I could tell, it seems like there's no, even if Fusion can regenerate, it's not gonna be that long before he cannot anymore. And you also have Shion there that's on the verge of exhaustion, I guess. So we'll see how that's gonna go. And yeah, there's no fight currently going on between Sagiri and Gui Fa. But then the fight between Shujin and Shion and Nurugai is on the way. We just don't know how it's gonna end. I feel like it's gonna end with Shujin's death because we need to avenge Tensa's death, you know. So that's gonna happen. The problem is Shion gonna make it or not? He better make it. I don't want any of my people to die. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. And if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe. And if you want to see my reaction to the next episode, the link to that is going to be in the pinned comment, so you can just click on it and you can watch it right now. And you can also catch up with all my previous Hell's Paradise episodes. There's a link to the playlist of those reactions in the pinned comment as well. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.